Okay, so I'm going to be talking about media bias. So, media bias, the more formal definition, is bias or the perceived bias of journalists or reporters. So, when talking about media bias, we tend to consider the events and the selection of stories that they choose to cover in their newsrooms and how they cover them. So, when talking about how they cover them, you have to be really critical and aware of their tone, their attitude towards one side. Do they tend to be very critical of one side or very lenient towards another? You could also consider the facts they bring up. Are the facts really targeting one side or being sympathetic to the other? Their perspective and who they interview. Are they only interviewing one side or are they interviewing both equally? However, you need to consider everything is biased, nothing will be completely neutral, but it is really important to consider bias when reading articles to a point where if something is so biased, it is twisting reality, and that is something you really want to be critical of and avoid news articles that are twisting reality and twisting the facts to fit a certain narrative they're trying to pull off.